Now, hopefully, we can make this a series and all goes well. Because, of course, ASMR and Crossout are about the exact perfectly opposite things to each other. So, we'll see if the contrast between those two, we can create something nice. So in this game, it's like Mad Max. You build your car kind of like you're building it out of Legos. You build your vehicle and you fight other people, and that's about it. That's like the premise, but there's so much to it. There's tons of weapons and items in the game. But I like this game because it's focused on, like, really focused on creativity type of thing. Focused on creativity. This is a good game for autistic people like myself. So I got a bunch of different stuff we can mess around with for the first video, and then maybe the next video we'll like build something specifically for a certain reason, and then we'll go like perform that reason. So I don't really like to do PvP really anymore, even though that's like the main idea of the game. I more so like to do raids and Bedlam, just screwing around in Bedlam. So let's start off as a duck, and we'll go see what's going on in Bedlam, which is just like a free-for-all, no points, no rules, sandbox area. You can meet people. I met one of my best friends on the game there, and we did like a bunch of fusions all the time. Man, there was some really wicked things we did. I just went here and I was like, hey, does anyone want to do a fusion with me? He's like, oh yeah, sure, I will. Looks like there's only one person in the game currently, and he just left. Dang. And he's back. So he's probably trying to get into a server that's like full right now. So you just have to like keep trying, keep leaving and re-entering to try to get into the server. But the main reason I don't like to play the PvP really anymore is because there's just a lot of toxicity, and the older I get, the more like I don't feel like being around that kind of thing. But you'll still see it in like even in raids and even in Bedlam, where like there's no points or score or anything, you know. People still get upset with each other, and so you just kind of have to try to ignore it. So looks like we're not gonna be getting into Bedlam. I can tell there's a server, but it's just full, so this kind of thing happens. So what I'll do is I'll just do some raids, you know. And you know, I got like tons of random stuff I made. Some of it looks real nice. Like, Jesus Christ, look how big that thing is. Maybe we take this into a raid. This thing's freaking huge. I call it Jupiter because it's big as fuck. So you're not gonna find, like a build that's much bigger than that. Because, like, I'll show you. A lot of the stuff on here is fused. It's fused for negative mass, so it's lighter. All this stuff is, even the legs, I think, yeah, negative mass. Negative mass on everything. So this is about as heavy and big and huge as you can get. So let's go play with that in raids. Of course, it's just the way it goes. A lot of times builds in this game that look pretty or look like they would be really effective and tanky typically aren't. I find, yeah, it just works like that for some reason a lot of the time. Like this is really cool and big and stuff, but it's sometimes when you go to the extreme, it actually ends up hurting you, but raids are really easy, so I make a lot of builds for raids nowadays, either raids or bedlam. And cool thing is, while we're waiting, we can just screw around here and in our home base here. Oh, there we go. They're always adding new stuff. Like these wheels are new. I've been messing around with them. They seem pretty cool. So these are my teammates here. Looks like we're all pretty high level. So of course there's drawbacks to being this freaking huge, and so you can see I'm very slow. And it's hard to accelerate. So these, like every weapon in this game has like special effects. This one, I think, like if you, like all of your shells in your volley, in your 3-round burst, if all of your shells hit the enemy, you get like a bonus, like howitzer, like nuke thing. I feel like someone's gonna, you can like break this bridge and like kill your teammates. So I can't get up this hill, so that's like an issue, with art builds, they're called, like stuff that just looks pretty. So I guess I'm gonna be staying down here for a while. Got a little cap can trap there. I just gotta be careful being under this bridge because my teammates will. This is, I think this is one of the oldest maps. This is one of the very first maps they ever added, like 15 years ago, however long. Wow, we landed every shot there. so you'll get to see the howitzer. I nearly hit him, which is kind of surprising. It's kind of like a mini nuke, it's pretty cool. I wonder if I can make it up here. Almost. Oh, he's gonna kill me now. Maybe if we get a running start, we can like make it up here, but raids really are designed for like you to not be this freaking slow. I used to be pretty good at the game, but I haven't played in like a year or so. And by pretty good, I mean like, you know, aiming, like aim and stuff. This is like one of maybe like 1,000 different weapons in the game. Oh, he's actually gonna be coming from this way. This is demi-boss here. We'll do like a, try to do like a salvo here. Didn't get the ballistic trajectory right on that one. See if we can blow up this bridge here. I think it'd be best if we go stand somewhere high, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to somewhere high anymore. Oops. Yes, yes. So, this is like a Mad Max game, but you find like stuff like this is the meta that they're using. These weird looking Let's see if we can like stomp on someone. It's always a treat when you can like do this big mega stomp and like crush someone with this build. So, like I said, this is an art build, so it's more so meant for looks and fun than it is for actually doing a lot of damage. You can see my score isn't very high up there at the top left. Because I'm just so freaking slow. But look at that. That's just freaking awesome. Let's see if I get a running start, if I can make it up this hill. The answer is no. Oh, we got our howitzer charges here. Let's just see if we can. Oh my god. He's around there somewhere. was a pretty uneventful game. Don't work too well when you get these maps where you get stuck in the cabbage down there. Okay, let's try this. This is pretty cool. Well, let's see if Bedlam's open. If I want to go to Bedlam, I want to take... Oh, this thing's really cool. I'll show you this. But I want to take it to a raid instead. This is Bridge again. Oh, dare we do a level 3 raid? That sounds fun. We might just be able to insta-kill enemies with this build on the level 3 raids. So this build right here, this is way more fun. It's not really supposed to be like an art build. It's more so just well, I'll show you. It's more so just that, you know. That's the basic idea. I have it tuned so that you can see when my legs, when I can thrust again, like the reload will already be ready, so I had to like fine tune that. And then this target circle is actually like twice as small than it normally would be because I'm rocking like some like accuracy enhancing like modules, so the spread is real low. I just love it. And I bet my teammates are probably think it's cool too. Well, let's see if we can target someone. So, yeah, I mean, the whole idea is to, like, fly way up in the air and then do this really cool freaking airstrike with, like, 1,000 missiles. Gotta try to lead the target and stuff. That's just so cool, man. It's like a big wave of fire missiles. There, I just ran them over. Some long-range shots over here. I don't see anyone. We gotta protect this tower here. Oh no. He's bum rushing the tower. They're all bum rushing the tower. kind of dodge stuff too if I like. Oh, I almost crushed him. I can kind of dodge stuff too, which is cool. So like if some enemy is like driving towards me, attacking me, I can like just do this mega jump and like. Oh, I biffed it there. He ran into that telephone pole and I still biffed it. There we go. Something happened there. I'm really looking for slower moving big enemies, so I think we'll be fighting some bosses here soon. Got my iced coffee here. Well, that was like perfect. That was satisfying. I wonder if we can like launch this all the way across the map. That's so cool. Okay. It's like every weapon's different, you know, you gotta lead the target differently. And then most of the time you don't know what the heck they're gonna do, if they're gonna run into a wall or like yeah, this game's real fun. But expensive and really grindy. You can pick your choice. See, he just slammed on the brakes. That wasn't too bad. I pretty much have infinite ammo because you can like pick up ammo from the dead guys. Holy sh! Oh, that was almost cool. It was cool. I almost broke his ankles. Well, there goes like half his health. Oh, he's got boosters on there. He's got thrusters. This guy's got melee, so all I gotta do is stay behind him. invasion. So with this, we fight 3 big bosses. And it's kind of cool because like they're player designed, but they have like just an absurd crap load of health and like weapons on them. So you get like four teammates, and everyone's got their own Leviathan killing build specifically to kill Leviathans, and this thing does pretty good because it's kind of like guerrilla warfare. You just kind of jump up and shoot, and then duck down behind the rocks before the Leviathan has time to target you. It's AI. So it's not like an actual player driving it, but it'll do a lot of damage to you if you get caught like right next to it and it's targeting you. So you want to stay behind terrain. So that's what we're gonna do. Holy crap. So these weapons, as you can probably tell, are pretty freaking powerful. But, like I said, the Leviathans, they have a lot of health. And I think this... Oh, this is big. This is a big health pool I have here. Just for, like, doing stuff, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna be seeing some big damage numbers, like, kind of like this right here. Big damage well, actually, that's not what I had in mind. Big damage numbers. There, we wanted to hit him farther back. Well, this will be an easy target. This tarantula guy, I think it's a melee build he's rocking. Plug in my phone-a-rooney. So the first boss is gonna be much easier than the rest, but we're taking damage. We wanna like get behind the rock. So like we're already like halfway dead. Sweet, I killed it. Ooh, it must have had a module that destroyed some of the rockets. The AI just doesn't really have time to lock on to me when I'm just like, that's a lot of damage right there. Yeah, this is like just a very fun build for this. We're caught in like a little bit of a bad spot here. 10,000 damage, no big deal. So this is the third boss, and it's gonna be like stronger than the other ones, Well, we won. So that's That's good. That's very fun. I like the Leviathan battles. I think we should see if we can get into Bedlam now. With maybe our duck. I always get some good reactions with this thing in Bedlam. Well, if we haven't made it in yet, then that means it's creating a new server, so that means we're gonna be the only one there. Well, this is about the most fun thing. This is probably my favorite build of all time. Essentially, the whole idea of this is homing missiles, and as many as you can put on the thing, and that's about it. So a lot of homing missiles. That's what we're doing. I kind of like doing Old Town Factory. This should be fun here. So we'll do a raid with this. So this is more of a support build because these homing missile launchers, they don't really do much damage. Their main effect is that they have like thermite or like napalm in them, so they like heat up your enemy's parts. They make your enemy glow hot red, which is like a status effect and allows your teammates to do more damage, like 100% more damage. So like if your enemy shoots someone that's heated up like that, if they shoot someone that's heated up like that, let's say for example they have one cannon on their vehicle and they shoot this enemy that's heated up with one cannon shell, it would be the damage equivalent as if they actually shot 2 cannon shells. So like double damage. So I think it's probably a treat for my teammates to see these just freaking swarms of homing missiles like going all over the place, heating up the enemies for them, you know. That's why I like this, is it's not just like raw DPS, so that like I get, you know, the dopamine hit from raw DPS. Like it's more so like I'm kind of letting other people enjoy. And what's cool is these missiles will actually go through those shields. Oh, here's like a demi-boss. So I'll just try to like heat everything up. Just missiles every freaking where. It's a lot of missiles. I guess the tactic with this is to try to just stay kind of in the shadows. Stay in the shadows and try to target enemies that you think your teammates are gonna be attacking. Like they're gonna be attacking this guy next. So I'll just heat him way the hell up. I'll just launch everything. Let's try like shooting everything, man. So this is bad. This guy's attacking me. Without the help of my teammates, I really can't kill anyone too effectively. Like, I mean, I can kill people from time to time, but it's just really low damage that I put out, and I'm in a kind of a bad position here. I should be behind my team. So like, this is a real fun way to play the game instead of just like going in and shooting. Oh, that was satisfying. How those missiles like homed in, did like a nice sidewinder curveball. Sometimes you can like damage these things pretty good with a ram, but not really. So we can hit this guy through his shields. Isn't that just so cool? Seeing the missiles like home in like that. I love it. And let me tell you what, this build in PvP battles against other players has got to be so annoying. Just seeing these constant missile lock-on notifications that you'll get, like when my missiles are coming towards you. Like, I can literally just focus one guy and just have just this constant let's see what I mean, like just constant freaking missiles. That would have to be so frustrating. Just non-stop missile lock sounds. So these things for some reason have crazy health, and I don't think I can heat them up. These wheels I have on this vehicle, like every part, all the parts in this game have like special effects. So these wheels I have, the special effect is that it'll make me go faster if I get damaged. So that's good for this like lurking in the shadows, guerrilla warfare type of playstyle I'm doing with this build. Oh, we can heat them up, that's good. I don't know why they gave these things so much health. Okay, this is gonna be fun. This is the end boss of this raid here. So when he comes out, I'm gonna be like targeting him big time. This will be fun right here. Unless I fall off the cliff like I just did. Oh, that was kind of cool though. I guess I should put a car jack on this thing, huh? Oh, look at that guy. That's nice of him. I think the game ends if we just kill the Leviathan, so I don't think we need to kill all these guys. the way across the map. Maybe I ought to take this to PvP just to show you how hilarious it is. I think I lost a wheel. Just absolute hellfire. Oh, that key. I have a key that like launches all the missiles at once. But generally I like to just like do this rapid barrage. Kind of paint the target, you know, like, hey guys, I'll heat him up for you. I might even be able to kill this myself. That'd be satisfying. If I kill this thing myself. He has like no health. You can see how like little damage these things do, but that was cool. Alright, I guess we could just mess around all day with just this random stuff I have here. I think I showed you this at the start, but this thing here does a lot of damage. This is like a actual Clan Wars build. I've never taken it to Clan Wars, but I thought it'd be fun to just build something that like puts out a lot of DPS. You might be wondering why there's just a random pink painted slab on there. Well, I did that on accident, and then I realized, like, hey, that kind of looks like the game didn't render in that, like, texture. So I just left it like that so that, like, enemies, like if I took it to PvP, players would be like, maybe kind of like, whoa, what the heck's that, for a second, and then, like, I kill them somehow, but well, so this will be a lot of damage here. Yeah. Kind of a lot of damage. It's kind of really a lot of damage. See how long it takes to kill myself. I'm just gonna straight up go for the cab, I think. Wait, what? Well, that was weird. Oh, I guess my freaking scope must be like under my cap, so it's not like, that's weird. But yeah, that's like quite a bit bit of damage there. But this would, let's see here, damage. These are all fused, you see, and that would run you a lot of money in real life. Or a lot of grinding. Well, here's about the most hilarious thing ever. Let me go into Bedlam with this, please. Dang. Alright. We'll go into raids with this. Oh, I don't have money or fuel. So this is basically like normally you would have maybe like, you know, one of these shields on your vehicle to help give you a bubble shield to protect you from enemies. Well, this thing has like 16. So these bubbles aren't invincible. These bubble shields aren't invincible, but they do soak up a lot of damage. But what I really like to do with it is, like, for some reason in this game, like turrets like this that you place down on the ground, they act like an immovable object basically if you ram into it and you don't end up killing it. So what we do is we go into the Leviathan battles and we go up real close to the Leviathan and then like pretty much surround it in bubble shields. So it won't be able to attack through the shields. The turrets themselves will keep the thing like marooned, stuck there, rooted there. And then my teammates will be able to shoot through the shields and damage the Leviathan. So let's see what we can do here. Also, this tower here needs to be protected, so like sometimes I'll lay down some shields in between it and the Leviathan. Like that. And then my teammates are probably going, oh brother, we have an autistic guy on the team, but this guy's actually using the shields, so that's good. Dumb thing is they don't last very long, and they take forever to recharge. Unless I have like replace like one or two of the barriers with a cheetah engine, which I don't want to do because I want to have the max amount of barriers for the memes, you know, of it. Okay, so he's kind of attacking the barrier there. If I wanted to, I could probably just kamikaze and then respawn with my fully reloaded barriers. Oh shit, I'm sorry. There's a button to say sorry, but I can't remember what it is. So pissed off at me in this game. I'm just always screwing around so much, and this guy's gonna kill me, which is alright. So the tower's taking a lot of damage here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. So, that guy probably cursed at me in Russian. I'm gonna go kamikaze on this thing. Sweet. It worked out well. See, wasn't I just so helpful for my team? Well, let's see here. What else do we got? Oh, this is fun. So the whole idea behind this is, you know, not only to look cool, like it's a cool art build, but these guns on here, for some reason, the special effect is that after 15 successful bullet hits with these miniguns, it'll fire a explosive projectile. And when that projectile explodes, for some reason, it just creates a lot of impulse. So like I like to take this into easy raids and just watch as the lighter weight enemies just get like flung around. Like this guy's a little too heavy, but you can see he's like moving around a little bit there. And then my cabin will also give me when I activate my cabin perk, like I just did now, it'll add more impulse. But these are heavy cabs here. So we'll go and we'll find like more lighter weight enemies and then just go flying. This is a tad slow for raids, especially easy raids. Just a tad slow, and this is, you can see it's a broadside build. So let's see how we can do against this melee build here. You see, we're like knocking them around, holy crap. This build, yeah, so this would be really good against, in raids, lunatic melee vehicles, because they're lightweight. And, like, they just wouldn't be able to get to you, because you'd just be, like, constantly knocking them back. Okay, this build might mess me up, though. He probably would have killed me, honestly. Oh man, this build's gonna look real cool in this lighting. That's so cool looking, man. This is obviously an art build, like this would not be a good thing to take into PvP. And we can even walk sideways with it. I'm getting like the Incredibles vibes. That spider ball walkie thingy. I can't see anything. just be me in this raid. Gotta turn this generator on here. These are called ML200 legs. They're really old. They came into the game a long time ago, but they real resist. They're really durable is the thing, but kind of slow. And they resist impulse. So like, kind of the exact thing that it helps because like these guns kind of have a lot of recoil, but the legs help to absorb that. I mean, for the most part, I can't even see with all this black smoke and fire. Alright, let's see if we can knock anyone back. This guy's like blowing up on me. Maybe they nerfed it. Maybe they nerfed the impulse. Could've swore I saw an enemy coming. Well, this isn't as fun when there's no other teammates. He must have looked at my build and was like, nope, I'm not playing with this guy. He's clearly here to have fun. Well, I'm not seeing them fly across the ground like they used to. Dang. What's this? What the heck? A lot of this incomplete stuff is like, I don't think this is complete. This is so dumb. I need to like change the keybinds to make that work. Okay. We're going like 100 miles an hour with tracks. I wonder if we could like get the drop on this guy here. If we go right from behind. use the bus as cover. This isn't good. Oh, maybe he tipped over. That's no good, is it? See if I can, like, come straight down on him. Nope. Okay. Let's see what other stuff we have in here. Oh, this freaking thing. This is an incomplete build right here. But it has a whopping 9 goblin shotguns on it. Each of which shoot a grand total of... How many do they shoot? 6 pellets. Each one of these shoots 6 pellets per shot. So look at this. I'm just gonna shoot once. Ready? Watch the sparks. That's a lot of sparks. And I'm finding it pairs pretty good with these wheels, because check this out. These new wheels they added. See how hard it is to, like, these guns are directional, right? So, like, if I want to shoot at this bus, I have to turn all the way around to get on target. But with these wheels, if you turn your camera towards your target and activate the wheels, it'll automatically drift right towards them and face them. So, like, that seems real good for weapons that have fixed turning angles like these. Or like if you crash into a wall. Yeah, like I do that all the time. So, like, say I crash into this wall. Ah, crap. Well, I guess it didn't let me do it when I was on a slope upside down like that. But you can see it takes a while to back up and go, so, like, you can just keep forward pressed. Keep the forward button pressed. I used to rock 8 of these, but now that they came out with this new generator you see on the back, or no, it's in between the cap and the guns, you can put freaking 9 of these shotguns on here. And I'm rocking the Nox cab, which increases the penetration of the projectiles passively, and then, like, after a while you gain charges, right? So I guess you just shoot enemies. Maybe you have to shoot them at a certain distance. Yeah, like, but you go and you activate the cab perk when it's all charged up, and you get even more bonus penetration, which is nice for, like, ripping through your enemy's structure parts and finding their explosive innards, like their generators and ammo. Look at this. I found this on the exhibition. This thing's cute. Oh, this was my funny little bed Bedlam bush build. So I would hide like in a bush in Bedlam. I would hide in a bush, and then like from across the map I would snipe players. But like these are just more so really annoying weapons to get hit by because they make a really loud chink noise when they hit you. So the people you shoot at, they'll be like, where the heck did that come from? And they'll be looking around, and you'll just be hiding in the bush and wait for them to turn back around again, and then but we have like single fire, and then we can like charge it up. But that's kind of a little violent. Usually I just bring one. It shoots rebar, these guns do. You can see it getting stuck in there. That's rebar. Take one of these and just take pot shots at people across the map every once in a while when they're not paying attention and they get real annoyed. It's funny. Oh god. Oh, this is the one with just the one on it. This would be really cool if it worked, but I don't think it'll work anymore. I guess we could try it. No, it's not gonna work anymore. It's supposed to fall over on its side and be like real close to the ground, and then you can like fire nests parallel. Made that a long time ago. This thing isn't as fast as it used to be. Oh wait, no, that's not the right one. This build's funny. But this is really, I want to take this to Bedlam. This is fun. Because like, so the thing with Bedlam is, it's free for all. You can do whatever you want. This guy could just attack me if he wants, but most people, they don't attack you. They just come here and it's a sandbox. They mess around, chill out. This guy's showing off his cool rat rod, so I'll give him a honk. Give him a honk and a yes, like I like it or whatever. And he wiggles his wheels like he feels good that I like it or something. So, but then if I wanted to, I could just kill him over and over, right? So that's the toxic thing that can happen in Bedlam. So what I like to do is I come here and I do things that are a little less destructive and more like fun, and like something that would make players laugh instead of get all pissed off that you're killing them over and over. So let me go try to find Benji. And this build is designed to like swing small enemies around, because it's real powerful and it has grappling hooks on it. So I'll see if I can find them. And there, it looks like there's another, there he is. So I need like more of an open area though to do this, so I don't run into a wall. I don't really want to just throw him off the edge. That's a little cliche. I want to like keep him alive. Because like, again, I'm not trying to piss people off. I'm just trying to, so let's see. I'll just throw him against the wall here. And I threw him off the map. Crap. I would say sorry, but I don't want people to know that I'm a promo account. Dang it, man. that's another thing, is like, I don't want these guys to leave. Like, if I'm killing them over and over, they'll just leave. I wanna, like, play with my food, you know? I wanna swing them around and, like, throw them really far, but this is not the ideal map for this. And you're probably wondering, like, okay, so, like, if this is all that this build is designed to do, then why does my shift key have, like, a million different, like, keybind activation things on it? Well, it's just that I didn't know what to do with the rest of the energy I had left, so in a situation where I'm being attacked by some player, I activate the contingency plan. And it's like this big, like, it's this big, super overstimulating, like, laggy, like, mess of a bunch of different modules going off all at once. So it kind of stuns the enemy and kind of makes them realize I'm just goofing around, you know, I don't have, like, weapons on here. So let's see if I can... Okay, well, he didn't fly off, so that's good. And I could even go over and help him up, but... So I think he understands I'm not, like, trying to kill him. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. I think he wants me to, like, kind of have fun with his... See, this is what I like. We're not trying to kill each other, we're just having fun. See, I just slammed him into that guy, so that's funny. You know, people would rather die in funny ways than that, than, like, just you coming up to him with a machine gun and killing him over and over, you know? Let's see if I can tip this guy over. Oh my god, what? We're, like, straight up climbing up this freaking... Oh my god. That's kind of crazy. I've done that before, like, way in the past. Try to come up with builds that are just good for, like, climbing up walls. I think he did that on purpose. He left the game right when he'll probably be back. Let's see if I can, like, do a jump here. Whoops, I activated my contingency plan. I accidentally activated my contingency plan, as you saw there. But, oh dang, we broke the cables. This really isn't enough space to do this. Contingency plan. Go, 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 go. It'd be so much more fun on a map that, like, I had space to actually fling people was more than one other person. I'm thinking there's probably another server that's loaded full of people. Maybe we take a different build. We can just troll with this. See, if I took this build into like actual PvP, I would get a lot of DMs telling myself to slit my wrists. So I think that's what we should do. We'll do that. We'll see if we can do one game without anyone messaging us or saying anything in chat. Because people, you see, like, people, they grind this game to the point where, like, it's just bad on their mental health, I think, and they become like a mean person. Like, if they ever lose, they just blame it on their autistic team with 16 barriers, with this autistic guy that has 16 barriers on his build. I don't know why, like, they would assume that's why we lost. I'm surprised we haven't gotten into a game yet. Maybe our power score is like really freaking high. That's probably the case. I don't really like playing with the really high power score games. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. This game used to have voice chat, but as you can probably use your reasoning to determine why maybe that possibly went away. Well, I done screwed up already. Yes, this is a great tactic right here. So this guy's shooting at me. He doesn't like what I'm doing. Uh-oh, I'm in a bit of predicament. I don't think many people noticed me. Otherwise, I think someone would have said something. Or maybe they're waiting until we lose, I don't know. I don't know, that was kind of fun actually. I might do PvP more, but it's bad for my mental health. Because people don't like the way I play. Alright, we'll do one more. I just want to get a nice, good, like, reasonable line of barriers. Like, my goal is to, like, trap someone in the circle of barriers. Either do that, or... I mean, that's really all I think I can think of to do. I mean, we could, like... I guess a better way to play would just be, like, putting, like, 1 or 2 barriers down at a time, you know? Like, on a capture point or something. And just always have, like, barriers down. But I want people to like just see like this wall of an absurd amount of barriers that like, I mean, the whole team could be shooting at me. The whole team could be shooting at me behind those barriers, and I don't think they would be able to damage me like by the time they finally expire. We want to kind of, unfortunately, you don't want to like rush right in towards the enemy, even though like that would be much more fun and like stuff. You actually want to wait until the dynamics of the battle change, and then the enemies start splitting up, kind of thing. But I probably want to get in there. Oh, yikes. Well, this doesn't look good at all. There we go. That seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to do. you can't even see. You can't even see. You can't even see. That's hilarious. So we're gonna lose for sure, but it's okay. I'll protect this guy here. Oh, looks like things aren't going too well. Here, I'll protect you. Now comes the message. Now comes the death threat messages. There goes one. Well, that went well. I'd look up that word, but I can't copy and paste it, I don't think. I'm sure it's nothing vulgar. Alright. Enough of that. Making people sad. Or, well, you know what? Actually, probably the enemy team laughed. So, at least I made their day. I mean, honestly, I think now that I've pretty much showed you everything, we can like actually start like doing like one build per episode or per video. But I didn't show you this. This is kind of ridiculous. And I just realized I could make this better now. I could probably make it better now. But the whole idea behind this is kind of hilarious. You take it into Bedlam, and you basically create like this booby trap that's like freaking hilarious. So on Bedlam, you know, like some unexpected person drives by and they don't notice, but there's like 1 million freaking invisible vulture drones. It'll be like a hornet's nest. It'll be like 1 million vulture drones like in one little area. They'll drive by and all the vultures will attack. But I can't really show you unless like an enemy actually like drives through there. But funny enough, I think I can. You see, they start breaking over time, you know, they don't last forever. So really the trick is to like have really good reloading speed and like shoot as fast as you can. And I found you can put 4 of these vultures on a vehicle, but the thing is, it's better to actually do 3 and then have like a super reloading. Allocate the rest of your energy to reloading. So, but now that the Thanos generator's a thing, I wonder what reload module I have on this right now. That's probably what I could do. I could make a new one. Like for the next video, I'll make a new one. Take it to Bedlam. So, yeah. So I'm gonna put an end to this video. I hope you enjoyed. And, I'll actually start building stuff for the next video. So, hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you for the next one or something. So, take care.